Hi folks, this is Showa, and okay, in all my 20 plus years of, in all my 2 decades of becoming an anime fan, I can't seem to figure out just what in God's name just happened here. So at the time of this video, it's April, and so I do what I usually do in my spare time. If I'm not drawing or practicing Japanese, I go on Facebook. And aside from the usual internet memes and stuff and the cleanup patrol that I pretty much put myself under, typical Facebook junk, I see stuff from the Anime News Network saying that Dragon Ball is going to have a new series after 18 years. 18 years. That's how long it's been since Dragon Ball had an anime adaptation on television. Emphasis on TV show because we had two movies come out. We had Kami to Kami, Battle of the Gods, that came out like some summers ago. And then we have Resurrection F that released in theaters worldwide. I say worldwide because first it went in Japan, then there was a limited screening in Los Angeles, and then you got word that it's going to be in 70 countries and all that. Alright, so I know I'm not the only one probably talking about this because when you hear Dragon Ball in conversation, especially Dragon Ball Z, yeah, let me go to Kanzenshu right now. Okay, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about in terms of Kanzenshu, Kanzenshu is the definitive info dump site for all things Dragon Ball related. Now, my expectations is just like, it's not high and it's definitely not low. Because reason why I'm at a standstill, like any other sensible Dragon Ball fan, is like, we've heard people pretty much troll the ever-living crap out of us. We had people talk about Dragon Ball 8F right after GT ended. We had people talk about a new Dragon Ball series like right after Battle of the Gods. And of course, the good folks at Kanzenshu, which is basically the guys responsible for creating the definitive Dragon Ball Bible, be like, yeah, we're debunking that. But here it is, straight out of the horse's mouth, if not from the good folks at Toei and Fuji Television. This is an article from fresh out of Tokyo as of the day before this recording. Here is like a little excerpt. Toei Animation has announced the production of Dragon Ball Super, Japanese title tentative for English release, the first all-new Dragon Ball television series to be released in 18 years, following the recent events of the hit feature film Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. Dragon Ball Super will debut in Japan on July 2015. This is about to be on the exact same month that I will release my indie comic and my Harry Potter analysis. Reuniting the franchise's iconic characters, Dragon Ball Super will follow the aftermath of Goku's fierce battle with Majin Buu as he attempts to maintain the Earth's fragile peace. Overseen by Dragon Ball's original creator Akira Toriyama and produced with Fuji Television, Dragon Ball Super will draw on its historic past to create a bold new universe welcoming to fans and endearing new viewers. Skip over a few paragraphs and we're going to be something like, having loved Dragon Ball since childhood, it's very exciting to be part of this project, said Osamu Nozaki, producer of Fuji Television. Mr. Toriyama has developed a plot that is not only a dream come true for Dragon Ball's millions of fans, but one that will foster in a new generation of viewers. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there, and if possible, I will provide you the link to Consensus site, and you'll see directly for yourself just what in God's holy name I'm talking about. So, to take this into consideration, I am thoroughly stunned, but I'm not holding my breath. But then again, who knows? That series might actually happen. And from what I hear, Toriyama is kind of a private guy. And from his interview I saw at one point with Nozawa when they were talking about Battle of the Gods, you hardly see his face. And the only time you ever see Toriyama's mug is like in his Dragon Ball manga or in like old pictures of him. Or in like very, very old interviews like from the late 80s to early 90s. But if this is like really true, especially coming straight out of Kanzenshuu, I want to say that Toriyama is probably swimming in his royalty fees at this point. And I agree with some of the more cynical of Dragon Ball fans when I say that this is completely crazy. I can't believe this is actually happening. That we're getting a new Dragon Ball anime after 18 whole years of production. After 18 years of a hiatus. And the closest we've had to anything Dragon Ball related on television was Dragon Ball Kai, and we all know where that's going. And as far as movies go, the aforementioned Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F. I'm not thoroughly disappointed. I'm just pretty much on the fence here. I'm feeling indifferent right now. I'm feeling everything at this point. So with that said, I'm just gonna leave it right here and see come July if this is actually happening. Dragon Ball for 2015. A television show, no less. I thought it was going to be nothing but movies. Maybe we might see Beerus do something related to the series. We might see the other gods, or we might see the characters from the video game series Dragon Ball Xenoverse that have just released. So with that said, this is Showa saying, done it, and stay tuned for my manga, my Bayonetta review / analysis, and my Harry Potter retrospective. Till next time.